Hi guys, welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? My name is Maya and I am a lifestyle stroke fashion beauty content creator, YouTuber, and all the good stuff. Thank you for coming. If you're new here, as per usual, thank you for coming. Thank you for clicking to watch this video, and if you've been here before, you're the real MVP man. I don't even know, I have been slacking. My consistency has been drowning, but you guys have been here and I appreciate that, to be honest. I appreciate that. So in today's video, we're going to do like a quick get ready with me. I haven't done my makeup in a minute, if I'm saying. A few times my friend who's a makeup artist could be over at my house, so in case you're wondering, you saw my snap and I have makeup, she'll just sit down and do my makeup, right? Or so today, I don't know, today let's try and, you know, beat this face. I like to do my eyes before the rest of my face, as per usual. So I'm going to go in with my eyebrows and then a little bit of eye makeup as we chit chat of what's been happening, how I've been feeling. There's something that I feel like we should talk about, which is like a relationship sort of thing. A few things I'm more comfortable talking about when I have someone on the channel, for example relationships and stuff like that. But I feel like, okay, my intention, like last week on Friday to be specific, I was just having a conversation with someone who watches my content and they were telling me certain things. I was like, no, I don't think I should address certain things. I get especially on Instagram, right? Because I guess some people don't even know what I don't even watch my videos, right? For them to get a feel of things, my actual life. Because I feel like here is like, okay, even Instagram is, but my YouTube is just like, okay. Today we are just having portion beans, and I love portion beans with some skuma wiki. You get what I'm saying? It's as real as they come.
Man, I'm really tired of this fake love. Fuck it, man, I need a shilling when I wake up. So the truth is that I really got a cake up, stack up. When they got me going crazy. Tell her that we ain't no storytellers, and we coming.
Joe, baby, Jojo, my baby Jojo. Guys, who else loves Davido? I love Davido. He's such a vibe, such a vibe. Why I love him is I feel like he's very misunderstood. The fact that he comes from a wealthy family, people like to take his success and hard work away from him, and that's not fair. Like, I don't believe in things of, oh, he or she's from a wealthy family, the parents worked hard and they helped. No, you know, they can give you $1 billion and you can run it down in a business. Do you know that? And I believe David has worked hard, and I kind of, if you follow him on Snapchat especially, he's like a hilarious guy, but I think he's very kind. He always helps his people, his crew. Anyway, I really like him. He's such vibes for me. Like, I think me and him would be friends. I am done with my eyebrows. Of course, I'll do a little bit of finishing up with when I do the foundation. So I just realized I prepped my eyes. If you have watched my videos before, I always use concealer, then I use a finishing powder before I go in with the eyeshadow. I am wearing like earthy toned brownish dress, so I think I am going to just use this palette. The noise, so let me time lapse you guys again, then we can chit chat again. I'm sorry, the noise, I'm sure you can hear it.
Stack up when they got me going crazy. Tell her that we ain't no storytellers, and we coming, man, and we ain't really.
So relationships, I just you'll have to forgive me. I don't know if I'll be able to say exactly what I intended to say and talk about. I won't say a lot of people, but you know, sometimes when you decide to put your life out there, social media, right? Instagram, YouTube, blah 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 blah, we people are entitled to various to various opinions, which is okay. You know, you just have to prep yourself for those various opinions, right? Because look at it, that in a sense of, I remember let me give an example of myself, right? Or I'm using Lancome Taint Idol. It always oxidizes, so just wait. It's going to. An example was Kanye West. Remember the rumors of Kanye West and Jeffree Star, right? When all that came out, for a second I put on my defensive woman mother pants, and I was just like, oh, how could he do that to Kim, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, like 5 minutes later I was thinking, who the hell are you to judge, and how sure are you it's actually true? Which I think wasn't true. So you know, even me who puts out content, I guess was where I'll judge someone. So for me, I know for sure, like, I don't blame people to judge, you know. It's just, you need to just pray to have the ability to snap out of it, because judgment happens naturally sometimes, and these are things saying we forget. Even I was telling her yesterday, we pray to God and ask him for certain things, thank him, ask for forgiveness, ask for what you want, blah 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 blah. Do you know what we forget to do? We forget to ask God to protect us from being judgmental, because that can come off as a test from Allah, from God. For me, for my religion perspective, all these things come as tests from God. You being broke is a test from God, but usually as human beings, personally, I forget. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have money, or life is not so well, and then I forget how blessed I am with all these other things, with health, with food on my table, with a beautiful house, with beautiful family that's there for me, my dad, all those things. And it's just like you're forgetting all that stuff in a second. So gratitude makes me snap out of that. Anyway, so we forget to ask God to release us from judgment or being jealous or things like that, because all those are tests from God, all of them. That's how I believe, you know, because I believe God has power over every single thing. How I am speaking right now, I am able to speak that because God has enabled me to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you get my point, but yeah, for me, that's how I look at things. Anyway, back to judgment or whatever. So I get a few, I won't say many, you know, there's this thing about social media and content creators saying, oh, I get a lot of questions about this, and they're like, who's asking you all those questions? You get what I'm saying? But there are not many. I'll just say a few, because I am blessed. My platform is quite positive. Of course, you'll have a few people DMing you like, you know, mother, but those are just a few, and you know, they'll come correct another time. So there's certain things that, okay, a few about relationships, right? So that's what I wanted to address, talk about, not address, talk about and those are things I never talk about. So I keep on telling people, everyone's situation, oof, you guys, you gotta love this Lancome. Look, and I didn't even, I put this much and I haven't finished it, and my face is fully, I'm not wasting. Just make it more full coverage. But full coverage where? Do you get what I'm saying? It's covered even the two scars that I had here. Just on, anyway, thank God for skincare. So that is my foundation done. Lancome, guys, Lancome. I really like it. I was saying I usually keep on saying relationships, right? Whether it's friendships, whether it's your love, romantic, personal, you know, relationship with your partner, father of your child, whatever. I feel like we need to respect that as human beings, especially when there's a child involved. But I keep on saying relationships do not have to, it's not all obvious. Do you get what I'm saying? For a relationship to keep on so let me just do an intro of this video, or continuation of this video after me cutting out something else, because in the middle of talking I realized I'm not in the zone to talk about something like that, because I don't like to speak about something and I hold back, and this was exactly what I was going to do, try to hold back and give I don't know how to say it, but I wasn't going to give, and it's just not worth it. It's just not me. It's just not how I work with sharing because I share, but when it says share, I'll share. So I don't share half, quarter, you know what I mean? So let's just talk about something else. First is this foundation. You can see how it makes my face look. Really love it. Oh, the thing that I was using was Dream Saint Kathleen Lights. That's the Colourpop palette, which was a long time ago. So for my face to highlight, I'm not going to do like the whole situation of concealer and blah blah blah. I'm going to just use the powders, right? Why are we still on curfew? Why? You know why? It's just we are suffering. I don't want to come on here and say if we die, we die. I don't want to come for me, and I'll just be kidding, but you know. Yeah. And I think we should have like anyway, I had this thing with someone and they told me this is Uganda, be serious. Like capacity in like clubs and stuff. But someone was telling me it would never work here because bribe upon bribe. Yeah, okay. I've just thought of things that I think we should do this year. Yeah, 2021. I kind of feel like it's sort of like a distant cousin from 2020. That's me being very hopeful and hoping it's going to be better. By the way, don't look at this thing and think this chick didn't know what she's doing, because I really don't, but it works for me. So we move. Yeah, I feel like 2021 is like a cousin and I'm just being hopeful. But would you guys get the vaccine? Have you got the vaccine? For people who live here, people abroad, I think you have. Most of the people that I know have received the vaccines. But here in UG, who has received the vaccine, man? Who has? And how is business? For guys with businesses, how is business? For me, can I be honest with you guys? Do you know when COVID hit, lockdown stuff, blah 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 blah, I'm going to do a video when I took how I closed my store and stuff and why I closed the physical store. Of course, I still have my online store. Please check it out. In our heads we're saying, oh, COVID has hit, business is hard, blah 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 blah. But when you look back, business was not bad, right? It was just like panic mode. People still had money, people still had their savings. For example, someone who had like savings still had savings to buy a few skincare and a few tops for a party or whatever. I'm not saying not everyone has that, but I feel like last year business was not hit hard, and now there's lesser money in circulation because, okay, not in circulation, I'm not a financial person, but I don't know if you get what I mean. People have used up their savings, so now there's business has slowed down, and I just like to be honest with you guys. It's slowed down. I was talking to a friend, there's a girl that I met in China this week on, I think, Thursday. She messaged me and she was asking me, so how are you doing with stocks, blah 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 blah, and we talked through, and I was telling her, you know, I'm honestly downsizing on that because there's a project that I want to do for my store. If I do it, you guys will be the first ones to see and know, right? So I want to standardize my business and all those things. That's like another talk after I have done that. I don't want to give you guys half-assed advice. So she was saying, oh my gosh, I wish I used to do online before, because she's had this store. When I met her in China, that was before COVID, that was 2019. I was telling her, why isn't your business on social media? 2019, before we knew COVID was coming for us. I met on the plane, and we actually ended up staying in the same hotel room. She was good vibes. She took me to some markets I had never been. Anyway, so I was telling her that time, I'm like, why is your business on Instagram, Facebook? Do you have a website? Okay, website could be far-fetched, but small Instagram, Facebook. And she's like, no. And I was like, why? It's 2019, why don't you have something? So she's like, no, help me. I told her it's as simple as that. If you're not using social media to do anything, why aren't you sitting in your store and just waiting for people don't have time. You guys, can I tell you something? I bought curtains. I've never met the guy who sells me curtains and carpets. I have never. If I'm being honest with you, the carpet that I have in my home, I've never met the dude. I just found the number, talked to him, like he'll send me stuff and I'm like, oh, how much is this, today, all those things. Do you have this size? Curtains, the nets that I have in my house, I've never been to the store. I bought them online. They were delivered online from, you know, he sent the delivery guy, and then some needed fittings, they took them back, you know, and they brought them. That's the power of online, of the internet. So that was before COVID, and I was telling her, why didn't you like you should utilize what? Yeah, so I was telling you guys, I told her, oh, my matchstick that I'm using is Fenty in espresso. That's the thing that I use to contour. Anyway, I was telling you, so I was telling her 2019, I'm like, you need to utilize the internet. And she's like, oh, when we get back to UG, she let me there because I was there for long. I like to business and play. I cannot go to a place and just do business. So I was done with my business and I stayed there for like just chill, moved a hotel room. I don't know if I vlogged, but there's a China video, I'll put them somewhere. Anyway, so at least I influenced her to do, I was like, start with WhatsApp stories, status, sorry. And you just never know. And she's like, I feel like I'm overposting. I'm like, if you're overposting, someone who doesn't like your stuff will block you, will mute you, will do whatever. And do you know how many times someone is going to view a status, and then like after 20 times that's maybe that on the 20th time, that's when they need the item. And this is also a pep talk I give myself, because sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I've overposted, oh my gosh, you know, and I've been doing this for a while, but of course at some point I'm just like, oh my gosh, right? So I told her, at least she started her WhatsApp. Long story short, she never got to do the Facebook and Instagram and, you know, thing. So recently she was asking me, she's like, she was telling me, I wish I had insisted on done like Instagram. I would have clothes, I'm paying rent, and business is hard, you know, we had to close, pay back, like it was just horrible. So I'm like, so like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, blah 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 blah. And I asked her what's the way forward. She's like, you know what, she's in debt for borrowing to pay rent. Huh? boring to pay rent, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea. Start your, it's never too late. And now there's so many businesses online, which is a good thing, because we have to, you don't want to see people not progressing as you're progressing. I believe everyone's risk is risk. Muslims understand risk. Risk could be like luck or fate or luck. Give me 1 second, they're calling for prayers. Okay, so to set everything, I want to use my OG. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Dark Deepest. I believe everyone's risk is different, so you don't have to you don't have to beat yourself up over doing so many people doing the same business as you, or so many people having the same. Do you get what I'm saying? Because everyone's luck is different, and God is not mad for you to be in that situation where, look at the bread, that's the example we see on Twitter and memes and stuff. How many people are making bread, but they still be there if they're not making profit? Get what I'm saying? So we all need to move with the movement, and the movement now is internet, is social media, so we need to utilize it. Anyway, so yeah, I was thinking about how hard business is, and I just feel like, anyway, times are going to get better. Really, times are going to get better. And of course, as life, we have like slumps in life, and then you know what I mean. I'm sure you guys have heard my sister say that. I don't know, so I feel like even with the chit chats, I'm all over the place. Feels nice to do a chit chat, get ready with me, to be honest. It's just like laissez-faire, chilling and just speaking. Oh my gosh, you guys, the Tanzanian president, it was so sad what happened, man. So sad. May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. Okay, I think we're done. I'm going to set this face. I think I have I don't have setting spray, but I saw a sample from MAC that I got like last year, like 6-8 months ago, when I ordered for these things. No, for the foundation. So let me get that. Hopefully it sprays on well, and we go. Okay. Yo guys, trust motherhood to take you from like 100 to like -10. So I'm covering my dress because I don't want it to get stained. I don't know how this Fix Plus is. I think it's the normal Fix It. It's this little, so I hope it sprays well. I was doing some disciplining a few minutes ago, that's why I've taken long. Okay. Still like spraying well. So that's it. Let me come back when all this dries up. Let me tend to my 4-year-old who's gonna take a nap. Okay. As this is the process for me to laying the edges, as I put my mascara, another sample from Lancome. Shout out to you guys. I don't know if Linton's gives samples. All the samples that I get are usually when I buy stuff off the website or in store. I know, like when you travel and you're there by yourself, like in person, you can even ask if you find like a nice attendant to you. my lashes are the most complicated thing ever, but we move. So this is the finished look. Okay, and then when the mascara gets onto your skin, see right, like right here, right there, I'm going to wait for a few minutes and I'll take it off when it's dry. That way it's not messy. You know what I'm saying? Hi guys, so I am just here to show you guys my finished look. My Uber is 2 minutes away and okay. Hello? Okay, let me come. That's my Uber. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. I hope this chit chat you enjoyed it. Let me just show you my full outfit. I'm wearing a chill dress. Like it's proper chill. It's not like my type of dress that's like bodycon and stuff. And this is how it is. I'm carrying my bucket bag. I'm wearing flat shoes at the moment, but I'm going to pack my heels just in case, you never know. And that's the outfit of the day. What is the outfit of the day without sunglasses? You guys, I'm sorry I'm rushing you. I'm not like other organized YouTubers, but I gotta go. These are my sunnies from my gallery, sold out at the moment. Sold out. I don't know if we're going to restock. And that's it. Let me go.